Hello, Kaiko here, and welcome to the chaos. Let's go. What is the plan for today? Well, I'm not super sure because I believe it's about to be the end of it's about to be update day. It's about to be update day, so it's kind of like should I spend all of my resonating crystals now, or should I wait till next one for the new update? It depends a little bit on what the outfits are like, but this one was pretty cool. But that's why I have so many, because it gave you a bunch as the update rewards, but obviously the update hasn't happened yet. It's gonna happen in 1 day and 39 minutes. Apparently. So it's kind of it's a bit of a toss-up between whether or not it's a good idea to do it now. I'm not super sure. So yeah, so basically, well, I think we finished all the event stuff, but there's a couple of things I will show you in a second once I figure out why this thing is flashing. Nope, doesn't want to tell me. Okay. Yes, so if we look over here, in the last one, we did a lot of this stuff. Oh, I don't know if no, 2 streams ago, before I went away, we finished the story, and then we went and we did all of the little side quests. But then, since then, they did the midway update, and they released another thing. So we need to do this quest, and then I also think what could be quite cute is to go and do some more of this stuff. So I think we basically have to just go back and do starting challenges against the stylist we already beat in the It's Land, and it opened a new menu. Let me show you. So if you look over here, there's regular challenge and then practical challenge. So I think you can go and fight everybody again, basically. And then I think you can maybe invite them to live at your little thing. You know this place? Do you vaguely remember this place? I vaguely remember this place. But if I show you this. So this is this place. Do you remember where we were? We had our shroom drinks, our juice stand, our bathhouse, and then we also had our this shell salon. And I've just upgraded that apparently because I wanted to read this letter. You can see I've had to head out for a while due to personal business, but I just can't stop worrying about my snail. Which I trust a snail beauty salon. Will it become depressed due to my absence? Will it feel lonely when no one's there to polish its shell? Will it eat well? Will it get lost when taking a walk? Also, will it lose sleep at night? I am worrying too much, but I just can't help it. Please help me take care of it together with the employees at the salon. If anything happens to it, please let me know as soon as possible. Thank you in advance. Should we need to head out? So yeah. Basically, yeah, we were doing this. No, I pressed the wrong button. So if you look over here, in the this section, you can invite more people, and if you click it, it tells you to go and check out these people. And I think when you click it, it sends you to one of these. So I'm not entirely sure if these are related, the styling factions, or if they're bonus styling challenges on top of those. So I figured we'd go and do some of those, and then I had actually planned to go back to Wishfield to do the to do this quest here that keeps telling me the quest is busy. But I figured we should do this stuff first. It's probably a little bit more time conscious. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Let me just, while we're here, let me just claim some more things. Let's claim this. And very keyly, that's not a word. Here, I want to see if it shows me the new outfits for the new version, because I think it might, and then that will depend a little bit on what outfit we should do, because you see it's telling us all about these update notices. Oh look, they added it to Mac. Update stuff. Boneyard. I was really hoping it would tell me about the new outfits. Maybe it doesn't. I see, because if these are the outfits, they're really cool. Don't you think they're pretty? But I don't know if they are the new outfits or if they're unrelated. But they might be. And so I kind of want to save my thing. But I'm not sure. It may or may not be. It may be that that's a new miracle outfit. I don't know. I probably should pay some attention. But yeah. So yeah, that's a bit of my dilemma. Oh, I do want to show you actually one other thing. Oh, what's this? Hello? Why are you flashing? Oh, no reason. So we click over here, and I show you this. So there was a couple of other things. So firstly, they added like this thing to show you about the new update, and I think it's just like a couple of pictures to sort of get you excited. And so this is like the big version of that image, and it just looks very pretty. I haven't figured out what this means yet, but it's nice. And yeah, it looks a bit spooky and more dragony. So I'm hoping that everyone can have that outfit, but I'm not super sure. I probably would know if I'd actually, checked the Nikki social media. Oh, I forgot to do this. But I didn't check the Nikki social media, so therefore I do not know. Like I think it's literally in the Discord. There were too many messages. So yeah. It's just forever ongoing. So I think we'll do a little bit more resonating, but maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I'm gonna like regret doing this later. But you know what? YOLO. I'm incapable of not resonating when I've got the materials to do so. It just doesn't work like that. Oh, advert. Sorry. Please ignore that. Oh dear. You'll love a good Spotify ad. Anyway, let's see. So far, we've gotten one more piece of the outfit. Like these are the like regular resonatings, and where we're trying to build this outfit. Now we got a little bit more. And then if we go, what's this? We go over here. We've got, how many pieces have we got? We've got, see, we've only got like not much. So let me think. Let's do a couple more. Let's do a couple. I'm sure we'll be fine. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Oh, why does it always give me the bad bits? But yes. We're gonna do a little bit of resonating. Because we've got the gems. But I might regret this later. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll just have to work super hard in the new update to earn enough like gems. Because the way that the Nikki works, right? It's super hard to complete an outfit, so I just assume at any given time we won't complete the outfit, and that's probably a good a good mentality to have. It keeps you a little bit sane, because otherwise you get too worried about it. Anyway, let's see. Ooh, let's claim some more makeups. Let's claim the eyelashes. And let's claim the lipstick, because I almost never want the eyebrows. Almost never. Okay, should we do 2 more? Let's do 2 more, because then we'll get the dress, I think. And then we'll stop and save the few remaining crystals for the next one. Because it's gonna be the way we do it. There we go. Nice. Oh, we got 2 pieces. Ooh, we got 2 pieces though. I don't think we can finish the outfit though. Maybe we should save the last couple for next time. A decent outlook. What's a decent outlook? Me saying that it's impossible to get all the things, and so I just wish for them now? Because it's very cool. But I don't think it's possible to get it. But it will come back around again, like this one did. Which I don't even remember, actually. But yeah, maybe we should wait. You know, we'll see how we feel at the end. Actually, I'll have forgotten by then. But yeah, we're literally just missing, we're missing 4 pieces. We're missing the hair, the cloak for Little Red Riding Hood, which is a bit sad, like it's a good cloak. And we're missing the shoes. We've got everything else. Oh no, and we're missing this like holster thing. So I don't think it's gonna be possible to get it, because you've only got enough for 1 more. So I just don't think it's gonna happen. So we're gonna leave it be. We're gonna leave it be, and we're gonna go do this. I don't know what this is. We're gonna go do it. It seems to be... It just says quest available. Yay! That's so descriptive. What does it actually say? It says... big news in spirit, the legendary 3 Mighty Shroomlings. It seems they've returned. Ooh. Okay, let's go meet the 3 Mighty Shroomlings. We can do that. Yeah. Oh, I already forgot what I said. What I was asking if you agreed to. Doesn't matter. Oh well. This will be fine. It's fine. We're just gonna wait. We'll do it next time. Because if those outfits are gettable, they're quite cool. But I think it might be a fairy thing. I feel like I saw a flower fairy thing in the Discord. The version. Yes. Let me see if I can find it in the Discord. Let me check. Let me check. So I think it goes under like game, because there's like a game news section, and then it tells me a lot of stuff. But unfortunately, they post so many, like, there's so much news that I don't know what is news. If that makes sense. I don't know which bits are like relevant news and what is just news. Ooh. I'll check next time we have a loading screen. Anyway, let's see. We gotta go this way. Where is it? It's somewhere this way. Somewhere this way. Why is it saying it's like underneath me? Maybe it is underneath me. I didn't even know there were floors. I mean, I knew there were floors, but I didn't think the floors actually mattered. Maybe I need to go down a bit. Oh, maybe I am on the wrong floor. Oh, I hate navigating this place. It's so hard. I struggle. Let's try again. I think it's down here somewhere. Oh, while we're here, let's grab that. Grab that. Ooh, is that a whim star? Oh, never mind. I fell way too far. We can't get that whim star now. I was thinking I'll just grab it on the way, but I missed it entirely. So we're not getting that whim star on the way. But we will go vaguely this way. And if we bump into a stylist here, we're gonna battle them because we're already like here. And I did want to do that. Do you want to fight me? Hello? Once she was recovered, the creepy docile in the church turned to Light's guilt, and Spirit feels revitalized. It's so refreshing. He was off during the day, but now seeing the fully renewed Spirit, but staying all night, I'm always on duty. Oh, no, you're not that. Never mind. Goodbye, Momo. I'll come chat with you again later. Goodbye. I'll keep watching diligently. Okay, that wasn't the person who's a styling battle. Is it you? No? I really thought that there was somebody here. Because you can kind of see on the mini-map that there should be someone here, but apparently not. Anyway, let's carry on then. I guess Nikki doesn't want me to get distracted, so we're going to keep going. We're going to go this way. Well, chat. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, let's go up here. Okay, what are you guys talking about? Inquire about the rumors of the Three Mighty Shroomlings. You know what's strange? I left some shroomberries out to dry and forgot to bring them in when it rained last night. This morning I found them neatly placed under my eaves and completely dry. Did you see anything else besides the shroomberries? Anything else? Oh, there was a weird mark drawn on the ground next to the shroomberries. A mighty mark. That means the Three Mighty Shroomlings offered their aid. I remember this is their signature mark. Haven't they been away for a long time? Investigate the crowd discussing the mighty mark. Where is this? Where is this crowd? Oh, I've accidentally triggered Mo. Oh! We can go get that. They're down there. Perfect! It's on the way! Did that work? Hello? Oh, I hate when it does this. There we go. There we go. No! I'm trying to get... Don't do the quest. Let me... Okay, now we can do the quest. Okay, it seems like this is the mighty mark that everyone's been really excited about. So, don't bother. Everyone, please stay calm. It's just a big misunderstanding. I'm not one of the Three Mighty Shroomlings. As for the rumors of their return, they still need to be verified. What misunderstanding? My Shroomling eyes are still working. A few days ago, I accidentally fell into the river and got swept away by the current. It was the Three Mighty Shroomlings who saved me. Even though I was dazed and couldn't make out their faces, I saw the flowing cloak in all spirit. He also wear a cloak besides the legendary Three Mighty Shroomlings. What kind of kindness plus that cloak, you must be one of the Three Mighty Shroomlings. And that's not all. Just now I saw Dommy Baba Looking around near the wall, after he left the mark, the Three Mighty Shroomlings appeared. I knew it! All those rumors about the sacrifice of the Three Mighty Shroomlings were completely false. Everyone, please listen to me. I was only investigating the mark that suddenly appeared. Not all cloaks are the same. This one was left to me by my master. Besides, the Three Mighty Shroomlings were way before my time. There's only one explanation. If the age thing doesn't add up, it must be because you're their apprentice. An apprentice is cool too. Quick, give me an autograph. Sign right on my shroom cap. Your Excellency, you are just in time. I have important clues to report about that special investigation we mentioned earlier. That's right, this is a matter that concerns the safety of Spirit. So Baba, there are too many eyes here. Come with me, let's talk over there. Understood, Your Excellency. I'll be right there. I think we're helping him escape. Words that can follow the wishing. The wishing well, the wishing chair. Ah, I see. The wishing one. That's one of the things in Nikki. I think. I'm pretty sure the wishing one was one of the, like, that was the original person in Wishfield. Where are we going? This way. We're helping Dummy Baba flee. The wishing star. Yes. These are all good. Dummy Baba, how was my acting? Pretty convincing, right? That was perfect, Lady Nikki. Thank you for helping me. I truly didn't know how to handle the situation. Everyone wants the Three Mighty Shroomlings to return so badly. But who exactly are the Three Mighty Shroomlings? What does everyone get so excited whenever they hear rumors of their return? They're a mysterious group of Shroomlings who were active in Spira many years ago. Legend has it they were incredibly powerful. Probably not just Shroomlings, but also many human adventurers. They came and went like the wind, so few ever caught a glimpse of their true faces. The only identifying feature was the cloaks they wore. They're mysterious. No wonder the Shroomlings mistook you for one of them just because of your cloak. Over a decade ago, they suddenly vanished without a trace. It wasn't until recently that rumors of their return began circulating throughout Spira. According to the rumors, whenever they perform a good deed, they leave behind a special mark. You think something suspicious is going on? Actually, Lady Nikki, what the others were saying earlier wasn't completely wrong. You see, my master, still so, was a member of the Three Mighty Shroomlings. His older sister, Palolo, was their leader. Your master? The Dossless who went to get water from the Soul Spring. Yes, my master always kept himself and had a very few friends. Aside from me, almost no one knew about this side of him. I don't know much about myself either. Master already spoke of the past, and whenever I asked, he would always look sad. Over time, I stopped bringing it up altogether. Master never returned for fetching the Soul Spring water. Everyone said he had sacrificed himself, yet now with these marks appearing, I know it can't be true, and yet I can't help but wonder, could it be that Master really has returned? I'm sorry, Lady Nikki, I know I've been babbling, but my mind is all over the place right now. I just can't rest until I uncover the truth behind these rumors. It's okay, Dummy Baba. Back at the Mothershroom, you were the one who caught us, so this time let us help you look into it and put your mind at ease. That's right, I'm with Nikki all the way. Whether it's true or not, we're going to get to the bottom of this. Lady Nikki and Meowliness, I can't thank you both enough. Then I'll synchronize what information we have so far. Earlier, I found out that Granny Nita Papa, Awubu, and Kasisi have all recently experienced good deeds. Besides that, there are a few scattered incidents I haven't had a chance to verify yet. Let's split up. We'll take care of investigating these three Shroomlings at Dummy Baba, and you follow up with the rest of the incidents. Good thing, Lady Nikki. Once you finish investigating, meet up near the Grace Dining Hall. You can only connect group with them now. A wall group, bring on the wall, different show. Yes. Yeah. They are the same. No? Are they not? I swear there's a wall in Only Connect. Or am I thinking of it? I might be thinking of a different show. I don't remember all of these classic shows. Where am I going? Why are they so far apart from each other? Okay, this is fine. Let's go over here. I think when you're in Spirit, actually, the best thing you can use is this one, because you can just kind of go up a bit. It makes things a little bit easier. That is not the outfit I clicked. There we go. This is. Because we can just kind of go like B and fly around a bit. No, this way. I keep getting disorientated by these little, like, glowy things. And by glowy things, I mean quest markers of various types. Ooh, something's here. Oh, it's the worm thing. I forgot about this. Let me just go like this, so that we can catch a worm. I don't know how we're gonna catch the worm though. Can I like push the snail? These are the kind of thing where I need the snail to go forwards a bit. How do you move a snail? If I'm Giant Nikki, can I move a snail? Or maybe I... Oh! I can! Hello? Why won't you move? Hello? I'm trying to figure out if it's not working because I'm doing it wrong, or if it's not working because it's glitching. Oh, bring on the wall is a get equipped from the game show Hole in the Wall. I see. But there is a wall in Only Connect. It's just a different wall from the bring on. I see. I see. I see. He's also crashed that. Oh, but look, I evolved my giant outfit, so now it's a bit purple colored. I like it. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, it was trying to give me a tutorial about the snail. That's what happened. Okay, let's cover up the hole. There we go. Ooh, ad! Sorry, don't mind me. Let me just mute that so that the advert goes away. So I think now we should be able to grab that. And we should also be able to, like, grab the worm. You know, while we're here. Let me grab the worm. Worm! Why won't you let me grab the worm? Okay. Worm! Please? Please? This lag is very upsetting. Okay, let's see. Worm! Did I get it? Nope. There we go. I got a floral scarf worm. Nice. Anyway, let's keep going up here. Where... Something is up here, and something is to the side, and there's another Whimstar. Okay. But let's go over here and see what's going on. Why, it's empty here, not a trace of Wowo, and honestly, not even a single Shroomling in sight. Look, Nikki, there's a book over there. Could a Wowo have left it? Maybe we can find out where he went. Okay. Look for this mysterious book. Book. Sack fruit throwing training records. Training day 54. I've thrown thousands of times, my wrists ache so much they feel like they're going to snap. As I expected, she's still so much better than me, but I can't stop. Starting tomorrow, I'll practice with stones tied to my wrists. I must make the sack fruits fly faster. Training day 239. My accuracy has improved a bit, but it's still not enough. Just hitting the target is useless. This kind of soft, weak force, I'll never be able to pierce it. I must train until I have the strength to smash a sack fruit into it like a stone. Day 538. Success! I threw one so hard today, I shattered the hardest wooden target. With this much force, I can probably daze that thing for a brief moment, right? But a single moment is far from enough. I must undergo even more rigorous and demanding practice. Day 957. Stationary targets aren't enough. I need to simulate various types of complex terrain. I can't just stand and throw. I have to run, I have to roll, even if I break my Shroomlings. Day 2672. The more I train, the heavier my hands feel. Movements I used to do with ease, I failed 3 times today. Can a useless fellow like me really pull this off? No, I can't give up. I need to practice continuous attacks with the sack fruits more. Day 5772. I'm getting older and my joints are starting to stiffen. Even with double the training, I don't seem to get the results I used to. It seems my time is running out. I must before then. Day 6209. I finally mastered that move today. There's no need to come here for the time being. Next, I need to go to a more dangerous place for other types of training. The handwriting suddenly becomes childish and scrawled, and the ink looks fresh. Day 15. This notebook I picked up is really useful. By following this logic, our aim is getting better and better. Let's train harder and get closer to our goal. Day 23. The caretaker named Owowo has such sharp ears. As soon as he hears the sound of a target being hit, he suddenly appears like he's teleported out of nowhere. He scared the spores out of me. We have to be more careful next time. Look at training journal, so on a sack fruit throwing techniques. And the first half alone spans more than 10 years. Whoever kept this journal had incredible perseverance practicing fruit throwing for years. But why does the journal start counting the training from scratch again later on? The handwriting in these two sections is completely different, so they probably weren't written by the same Shroomling. Look, the last note says that whenever a woo-woo the caretaker hears the target being hit, he comes out. Maybe we can use that to our advantage. You mean practice throwing sack fruit? Exactly. If we hit the target and make some noise, we might be able to lure Mr. Awuwu out. I see. We gotta go and, like, lure him out. I see. Who are these guys? Someone who's not a fish. Look how happy the fish are swimming, their lives must be so joyful. You're not a fish, so how would you know fish are happy? And every time I soak in the spa bath, I feel so happy. Since fish are also in water, they must be happy too. Ah, so enlightening. Rather than worrying whether fish are happy, we should be like fish and go soak in the spa baths. I love it. I love that logic. I love it so much. Anyway, let's go and hit these targets. Ha! The Three Mighty Shroomlings really have returned. I knew you'd be back this time. Your Excellency! Oh, I'm so sorry. I've been waiting so long. I got lightheaded from hunger. I had the target and rushed over without thinking. It's alright, Mr. Awuwu. I just heard you calling the Three Mighty Shroomlings. Does that mean they've been here recently? Of course they have. A while ago, we had several days of constant rain, and a bunch of the wooden targets at the range rotted. I was fretting over where to find dry wood to fix them. And the next morning, all the rotted targets were fixed. How can you be sure it was the Three Mighty Shroomlings? Maybe it was just some kind-hearted passerby. That's impossible. The morning after the repairs, I got up extra early and saw three figures in the distance tossing fruit at the targets. They're a bit clumsy and rather short, but I clearly saw that one of them was wearing a cloak. There's no doubt in my mind it was the Three Mighty Shroomlings. Clumsy and short. Did you manage to talk to them? No, they're very alert. When they noticed me hiding nearby, they quickly popped up the fallen target and whoosh, vanished in an instant. So that's what happened. By the way, we found a journal earlier. Was that theirs? Oh, that thing? It belongs to Chultiti, that eccentric old Shroomling. Chultiti? Ah, he's an old friend. A bit quirky, usually quiet, not much of a talker. But he used to come here every day to train and kept it up for years. It's just that he hasn't been coming much lately. When it comes to throwing sack fruit, he's second to none. Not a single Shroomling in Spear can compete with him. That day, I even saw the Three Mighty Shroomlings holding his journal, studying it carefully while they trained. Aren't they already experts? Why study someone else's journal? It disappeared for over a decade. Maybe they went somewhere and took a long rest. It's normal for skills to go rusty if you don't use them. Speaking of which, it's kind of funny. I built this range back then because they saved me by taking down a behemoth with a single sack fruit. I figured even if I could never be one of them, I could at least give other Shroomlings a place to train and improve. All the effort wasn't in vain. Now even the Three Mighty Shroomlings come here to practice. Exactly. Whether it's for saving my life back then or for fixing the targets today, I've always wanted to thank them in person, but I can never seem to catch them. We're looking for them too. Thank you for telling us all this. If we find them, we'll be sure to pass along the thanks. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. If you happen to see them, please tell them to train here more often. I prepared plenty of fine fruit to welcome them. After all, they need to eat properly as well as train. Otherwise, as they get older, they'll start shrinking instead of growing, just like me. Ooh. I love it. You have to practice more, you end up shrinking. I can't believe the Three Mighty Shroomlings got so rusty after their decade and a half break. They even shrank in size. Hope they can come train here more often with some good food and exercise. They'll regain their full glory in no time. Okay, that was very clearly the children Shroomlings that found that journal. Like, oh, he's jumping on his head. I love it. Saintess smiled at me yesterday. That smile was sweeter than any shroomberry juice. That's nothing. Earlier, she actually held my hand. My life is complete. Oh my, let me hold your hand too. Ah, you can always feel the warmth of the Saintess. I feel like I should just... Can I jump on the baby one's head? I had to, okay. Oh, what happened to Chultiti? What's going on with Chultiti? I know he's always been a little weird, but he's never been this weird. Something's wrong, very wrong. Yes, I didn't even drink his shroomberry juice before taking his break. Can you believe that? Telling me. I was heard him shouting sister and brother and whatever. It was so eerie. I got so spooked and haven't had a good night's sleep since. Ooh. I wonder if that's related to any of these. Oh, it might be actually. Chultiti, think about it. If it wasn't Three Mighty Shroomlings, who else could have fixed the wobbly stairs and cleaned up that mess in a single night? Even if we didn't see them with our own eyes, that mark tells the whole story. Who knows what silly fool did that? The so-called mark is nothing more than a few scratches. The Three Mighty Shroomlings were never meant to exist, and so no one should be hoping for their return. Your Excellency, please don't listen to Chultiti. If it weren't for the Three Mighty Shroomlings, I might still be the coward who only knows how to run away. I think there's an interesting story behind that, Miss Ronkachichi. Would you mind telling us? Of course, it all happened on a night many years ago. Back then, I'd fallen for another Shroomling. I finally worked up the courage to write a love letter, but when the night came to actually deliver it, I froze. I just couldn't do it. I felt I wasn't good enough. I was afraid of being rejected, afraid we wouldn't even be able to remain friends. There I was, standing alone in the wind, ready to throw the letter away and run like a coward, but the moment it slipped from my fingers, a hand appeared out of nowhere and caught it. In the night wind, a figure in a pink feather cloak tossed the letter back into my hands. I heard Lady Paolo's hearty laugh as she said, "You there, if you don't speak your heart, it'll grow mouldy like a blanket left out in the rain. Now go, brave soul, and go after the one you love, stand tall before the shroomling you love." How romantic! Daring to love, that really does take courage. At the time I was still hesitating, and the second mighty shroomling didn't say a word. He simply handed me a flower carved from a twig and gave me my shoulder and gentle pat. In the smallest of the three, though he looked nervous, he met my eyes and said, "I'm often afraid too, afraid of failing, afraid of holding others back, but when there's someone you truly want to be with, you have to find the courage to take that step." He then said, "If your legs are shaking, just close your eyes and keep walking. Courage isn't about not feeling fear, it's about moving forward even when you do." The daring, spirited eldest, the quiet, thoughtful second, and the youngest, gentle but always pushing forwards, they're all such wonderful shroomlings. So what happened in the end? Did you confess? I did, and in the years that followed, whenever I faced a challenge and felt like giving up, I would think back to that night beneath the moon. They became the source of courage that carried me through life. Enough, the Three Mighty Shroomlings, courage is all nonsense. Courage just blinds you, and the Three Mighty Shroomlings, they were destined for tragedy. Best forget all that nonsense before it drags you under. I'm truly sorry you had to hear that, Your Excellency. Please don't let Chultiti's temper fool you. Deep down, he's a kind old shroomling. Usually if something breaks or a little shroomling gets hurt, he's the first to lend a hand, but the moment someone mentions the Three Mighty Shroomlings, he changes. Maybe he's just getting old and his memories of what it used to be, or maybe there's something else he's not telling us. Either way, he's not a bad shroomling. I understand, everyone has a past they either want to protect or forget. Thank you for sharing such a beautiful memory with us, Mr. Ronkachichi. He really is kind of heart. He just hates when anyone mentions the Three Mighty Shroomlings. Maybe he went through something none of us knows about. Okay, now I'm wondering if Chultiti is one of the Mighty Shroomlings. And that's why he's being so suspicious. He's trying to hide his identity. That's what I think is going on. I don't know who the other two are. Actually, no, we do know the other two. There's Paolo and there's, like, that guy's master, right? Supposedly. That should be 3 shroomlings. Anyway, let's go up here and see if we can find the final shroomling. Ooh, Tommy Barber's here. Hello? Ah, Tommy Barber, there you are. Just look at that quick, even I recognize you. No, you've got the wrong shroomling. I'm really not one of the 3 mighty shroomlings. I get it. The 3 mighty shroomlings always do good deeds without revealing their true identities. Don't worry, I can keep a secret. The reason I came to find you is to return this to its rightful owner. Rightful owner? Yes, the day I accidentally fell into the river and was thrashing around in panic. In the confusion, I ended up grabbing the cloak of one of the shroomlings who came to save me. I finally came to 2, the shroomlings were already gone, yet I was still holding on to this pink feather. A pink feather. Sir, even though I wasn't the one who saved you that day, could I hold on to this for now? I'm trying to uncover the true identities of the 3 mighty shroomlings. This could be an important clue. Take it, you don't have to be so polite with me. Besides, it fell off your cloak anyway. Thank you. I mean, his cloak very clearly is not made of pink feathers, but okay. If you say so. Let's talk to this person. Oh, my shroomlings. Oh, my shroomback. I'm gonna need to rest after finishing this one. Little Nikki, here you are. Want to take anything home? Everything here is handmade stitch by stitch. I need a papa. We're not here to buy anything today. We've come to ask you about the 3 mighty shroomlings. Oh my, even you two have heard about them? They installed back of mine a few days ago. I went to pick some zack fruit. But at my age, my legs aren't as steady as they used to be. I slipped and twisted my back. The pain was awful. I could only lie there under a tree groaning to myself. As night fell, the forest grew cold and eerie. Thankfully, 3 young shroomlings appeared, and without saying a word, took turns carrying me all the way back to Sphero. Is your back feeling any better now? If you ever need to pick a zack fruit again, just let us know. We'll gladly lend a hand. Well, aren't you just the sweetest? If I didn't know you better, Nikki, I might have taken you for one of the 3 mighty shroomlings. That's exactly what they said to me. Ever since then, every morning when I open my door, there's a neat little pile of fresh zack fruit waiting outside, each one plump and perfectly ripe. But they're so shy. Every time they leave, something will dash off before I can even say thank you. Once they were in such a hurry that the smallest one nearly took a tumble. Sounds a bit clumsy. Granny need a papa. Do you remember what the 3 of them look like? I'm sorry to say I don't. My eyes aren't what they used to be. Once it gets dark, I can hardly see a thing. Last few times they arrived before I even got out of bed. Their faces were hidden behind masks, disguised from head to toe, but judging by their build, they seem quite young. But for some reason, there hasn't been a single sign of them today. Could something have happened to them? That's what I was thinking. The forest isn't exactly a very safe place. Also, the old shroomling next door asked me to mend an important garment for him before he set out on his final journey. But I can't even begin without any sack fruit. If I don't finish it for him, I don't know how I can forgive myself. Don't worry, you're going to need a papa. We'll take care of the sack fruit and find out what happened to the 3 mighty shroomlings. Ah, Nikki, ready for it, Granny at ease? I'll leave it to you then. Okay. Well, we'll give you some sack fruit. Granny to papa, it's the sack fruit you needed. Take a look. Is this enough? Oh my, that's enough. That's more than enough. Let's look at these. Every sack fruit Nikki brought is plump and perfectly ripe, just like the ones the Three Mighty Shroomlings used to deliver back in the day. Hey, really? The Three Mighty Shroomlings used to deliver fruit? Oh yes, that's how it was for more than 20 years. Back then, Eldwood Forest was far more dangerous than it is today. Many Shroomlings who gathered fruit for a living would spend all day working only to come home with empty baskets. Yet, whenever the Three Mighty Shroomlings passed by, you'd first hear the rustle of wind, and the next moment feel a sudden weight and go back. When you turned around, your basket would be filled to the brim. They'd be long gone, leaving only a glimpse of their cloaks fluttering in the wind far off in the distance. Wow, doing good deeds and disappearing without a trace. Keeping their identity a secret. That sounds so cool. I'd have to try it sometime. That's exactly why so many young Shroomlings looked up to them back then, but I still remember when they were just starting out, they were a bit clumsy and got into all sorts of silly messes. Someone has caused them? I just can't imagine. Someone's born perfect, yet, and they are no different. I've heard a few stories, like the time they tried to rescue someone and walked straight into a trap, or when they wore sacks over their head to hide their identities and accidentally scared the little Shroomlings they were saving. Silly. And that's not all, because they always appeared out of nowhere and vanished the next morning. The whole town thought it was just some kind of miracle. Some shady folks even used the rumors to scam others. It wasn't until the Three Mighty Shroomlings began leaving their distinctive marks at the scenes that things finally settled down. The mark has a story behind it. Even these legendary heroes had to grow step by step. That's right, they were like little tots we all watched grow up, so when they suddenly disappeared, everyone was very concerned. Seeing how kind and helpful you are, Nikki, I can't help but think, if we could go back 20 years, maybe there would have been 4 Mighty Shroomlings instead of 3. If we went back 20 years, I wouldn't even have been born yet. Still, for friends who share the same ideas and values, it's never too late to meet. Wait, 20 years? If the Three Mighty Shroomlings started doing good deeds over 20 years ago, then even if they were just teens back then, they'd be middle-aged by now. You're right, but Granny Papa did say the 3 Shroomlings they've seen recently are actually quite young. Yes, that's why I was confused when they first called themselves the Three Mighty Shroomlings. But as I watched them walk away, I realised even though they're a bit reckless and sometimes clumsy, their genuine desire to help others is just the same as it was back then. I'm not going to overthink it. Perhaps during the years they were gone, something extraordinary happened to them. What matters is that they're back, and that's enough. Ooh. Oh. Looking sack fruit reminds me of them, even though they don't know why they're still so young. The 3 Mighty Shroomlings have returned, and that's all that matters. Okay, very mysterious. So we're supposed to go meet Tommy Baba in front of the Grace dining hall, so let's go over there. And it is over here. That was incredibly quick. Okay, let's go in here and see if we can find Tommy Baba and figure out what is going on. Oh, there's a book. Shroomling buddies, helping out, spread the warmth. Recently, thanks to Rococo's call, everyone in Spirit has grown even closer and more caring. A few of us Shroomlings got together and decided to start a mutual aid group, volunteering to help any Shroomlings in need. Shroomling buddies helping out, spread the warmth. Day 1. Volunteer Shroomling record. Today we received a request from a laundry Shroomling. I was all ready to dive in and work hard, but she immediately started sharing her whole experience meeting Rococo. Ah, now I understand. She didn't really need help. She just desperately needed someone to share the fact that her heart was overflowing with excitement. I was so sad. Wait a minute. My sadness absolutely, totally impossible. It's because I also wanted to meet Lady Rococo. Ugh. Little doodle Rococo drew for the laundry Shroomling was so cute. I really, really want one too. Day 2. Volunteer Shroomling record. Today it's the woodworker Shroomling on duty. The task came from Patisi. When I arrived, I realized it was to collect the promotional sign that Rococo had accidentally broken during her performance. Patisi put so much care into designing this big wooden sign for Rococo, and she even borrowed some fine wood from me, your friendly woodworking Shroomling. It seemed too precious to just throw away. Patici looked reluctant, but she told me she had a strange dream recently. In the dream, she was energetically promoting Rococo, eagerly waiting for the idol to appear. But no matter how long she waited, Rococo never showed up. When she finally woke up, the show had already begun, and the stage looked exactly like it had in a dream. And the first thing Rococo did on stage was breaking the promotional sign. Maybe she didn't like the sign. The wait in the dream was just too agonizing. Patisi thought and decided it was best to take care of it quickly. Strangely enough, I seemed to dream the exact same thing. What could this mean? Before I could even ask in detail, Rococo appeared and broke the sign. Breaking the sign, she felt like she disappointed Patici and caused everyone extra trouble, so she came to apologize.
Want to spice up?
Whoops. Excuse me. Ignore that. Seeing us handling the broken pieces, she suggested we transform the sign into something new. Little chairs and tables for the young Shroomlings to play with. Rococo was such a genius. The 3 of us Shroomlings worked together to remake the sign, spending a full, busy, and fulfilling afternoon. By the way, I've seen the day 1 record. I asked Rococo for one of her hand-drawn doodles. When I first meet the first volunteer Shroomling, I'm definitely going to show it off. First volunteer Shroomling's a comment. Shroomling, how could you do that? I thought they were going to say that they were going to give it to the first volunteer Shroomling, but no. They just didn't. That was so rude. But it's fine. Oh. Whoops. This is a different quest. Are you traveller, Your Excellency? It seems the seat is calling your name. Please have a seat and take it all in. The sights and sounds, the beautiful scenery. Nikki, a shooting who doesn't need your help. Isn't that a change? Life isn't about rushing around. There was a time when I dreamed of growing taller and becoming an adult faster. As a result, I missed the first ray of moonlight every night. Now I've learned my lesson. There's a time we need to stop and a time we need to look. The wind here is soft, the moonlight chill. Even time seems to flow more slowly here. I'm feeling a little tired. Remember, why don't we take a break here? This is nice. It'd be nicer if I had something to drink. I don't have drinks, but I can sing you a Shroomling ballad. It's a tune that came to me when I was watching Spirit after waking up from a nap here. A Shroomling ballad? Sounds fun. Mush, 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 the snail shells spiral round and round. Mush, 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 our shroom caps sway gently up and down. Through wind and rain, the spores drift soft and slow. We rest and dream and let our worries go. How was it? Isn't it sweet like the wind? Yeah, it's like a weight off my body and mind. I want to take a nap. I'm glad to have met someone who knows how to take it slow and set their mind adrift. Here, a small token of my appreciation, may you walk slowly and take in the world fully. There's so much more at ease after break. Nikki, let's take it slowly and enjoy the view whenever we can. Oh! The guy just gave us some stuff. I love it. Okay. And we got some windmill essence. Oh, and we can sit here and just like admire the view. Nice. Okay. I think there's a... Oh no. How do I get up? Like... Okay. Don't bother. Lady Nikki, thank you for all your hard work. I just went around to verify some of the good deeds other Shroomlings have witnessed. And how should I put it? It's all a bit strange. Strange? How so? They're all small everyday things, helping an old Shroomling with their laundry, straightening a street sign the wind knocked over. Aside from that old Shroomling who fell into the water, no one else seems to have had direct contact with the Three Mighty Shroomlings. We haven't seen them ourselves either, but we've talked to plenty of Shroomlings who have. The thing is, when you piece it all together, it might not point to the answer you're hoping for. Here's my name, Nikki. If my master truly has returned, I'll be overjoyed. But if not, then I still need to find out who they really are and why they're doing this. Please tell me what you found. Alright, let's say out everything we know and see where it leads. Ah, it's one of these ones. Okay, the Three Mighty Shroomlings are a legend in spirit, symbols of justice and kindness in the hearts of all Shroomlings. Now, the mighty marks have begun appearing in spirit once again, but there are some strange inconsistencies in the sighting. For example, blank, which seems not to conflict with blank, as this does not align in terms of age and time. They are active for 20 years. But they are young. Another Shroomling also confirmed that they are shorter. One more detail that stands out when discussing who is really behind these good deeds. Strategy denied their involvement. Oh, nice! And please suggest the recently appeared Three Mighty Shroomlings are young, short, and less skilled than before. All that clashes with the fact that real Three Mighty Shroomlings were already active in spirit more than 20 years ago. On top of that, the eccentric old Shroomling TT firmly insists these good deeds were not done by the real trio. Perhaps the current Three Mighty Shroomlings are not the original three at all. The current Three Mighty Shroomlings are most likely three young Shroomlings who admire the legend and are imitating them. Although it seems like clear that young Shroomlings are imitating Three Mighty Shroomlings, there is still no direct proof. Whatever we come up with is still only a theory. We'll need solid proof to confirm who they really are. And there's that old Shroomling called TT. The way he acts and the way things he says, something about it doesn't sit right. His temper's always been a bit odd. I remember when I first became the hero of the spear, he showed up out of nowhere and started scolding me. He said I was playing with fire, told me to give up the title before it got me killed, that being a hero isn't anything glorious, and that one day I'd end up just like my master. That's harsh. He must really hate that title. Maybe it's more than that. There's something else that's been bothering me. Everyone knows the Three Mighty Shroomlings are known for their cloaks. The eyewitnesses all said the ones who returned were wearing the same kind. If they're just a few Shroomlings playing dress up, then where did they get those cloaks? The cloaks. Wait, I just remembered. While I was out investigating, that old Shroomling who fell into the water came to find me. He said while he was struggling in the water, he grabbed one of their cloaks, and this is what he tore off. Reveals a single unique pink feather. He held out his palm and then revealed this. What a unique colour, and it's so soft, not like an ordinary feather. This is a very rare material, Dreamy Puff. As far as I know, throughout all of Sphere, only Dreamy Puff Boutique makes clothing from these feathers. Maybe we can talk to the shop owner, Miss Yulili. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh no, we've played that before. And there's a book! No, don't. Oh, yeah. Travel guide, shop around. This guide is proudly provided by the Enjoy Life Association of Spirit. Our president is a seasoned adventurer who understands life and understands you even better. Our motto, refuse to be a workhorse, enjoy your life, we welcome all kindred spirits to join us. Association picks. Snails. Snails are the best way to get around in spirit and transport goods, and they're also the most trusted companions of the Shroomling. You can spot their adorable forms on roads, walls, and even across water. Whenever you need one, like if you want to climb a wall to enjoy a good view, feel free to borrow a snail from a Shroomling. Snails are highly intelligent, they understand Shroomling commands, and are friendly towards humans. They navigate clearly, cruise accurately, follow their own directions, and return to their station by themselves. They only require one basket of snail fruit per 100 meters. So much, so the association even formed a snail appreciation squad. However, they do have one little quirk. When riding a snail, it might frequently beg for food. To be safe, bring plenty of snail fruit. If you forget, gentle pat and a high-pitched compliment will also work. After just one trip, you'll form a deep bond. Association picks. Flash snails. Even if you've ridden many flash snails, we can't help but marvel at nature's wonder and the Shroomling snail taming skills. Fast snails really do exist, and yes, they can carry cargo too. The flash snail is an extraordinary sail. If you're a thrill-seeking adventurer, make sure you don't miss it. You can ride them along Leaf River in Spirit or on the bushway outside the city. Their speed will blow you away. Any reminder, speed is fun, but don't overdo it. Flash snails get tired too. Ah, I like it. I like it. It's so wholesome. Anyway, Totiti. Hello. Heroes of Three Mighty Shroomlings, they are all the same. Fools that set themselves ablaze just to shine in front of others, not worth all that praise. If it weren't for, we'd never have lost so much. Ooh, mysterious. Very mysterious. Anyway, we're supposed to be going over here. So let's go over here and see if we can find anybody. Ooh, I don't think I've ever noticed this place before, but it is a place we're supposed to take a picture. So let's take a picture. Huh? Or not? We need to get a little bit closer. There we go. Well, come in, Nikki. Let's take a picture. Let's get you some lighting. Did I get it when... Oh, I got it when she blinked. No! Don't get it when she blinks! How do I always manage that? Okay, this will work. Let's upload that. Because we're collecting those. And let's go visit this little shop. We're going to buy some stuff. I like buying stuff. That'll be nice. Okay. Let's go over here. Ooh, there's a thing. Book. On the microeconomics of spirit. Interesting. Abstract. This paper examines the society of Shroomlings in its land, focusing on spirit as a case study to explore its unique economic system based on biological symbiosis. Research methods. Through field visits and ethnographic investigation, first-hand data was collected on the scale and structure of small and microeconomic entities in Spirit. Contents. Microeconomic development history of Spirit. 1.1. Literature review. 1.2. Oral history records. 2. Analysis of existing small and microeconomic industries in Spirit. 2.1. From physiological necessity to spiritual essential. Customer profiling of Shroomling bathhouse. From collective freight to individual consumption, analysis of freight transfer station business models. 2.3. From the taste of home to the city's brand, development of specialty goods trade in the Shroomling market. Phase 3. Preliminary feasibility field study. Based on systematic analysis of historical transaction records in Sphere, the author conducted preliminary feasibility research on several specific exhibits. The conclusions for 2 typical products are as follows. 1. Umbrellas. Field research indicates umbrellas do not circulate in Sphere, nor are there substitutes with similar functions. Further analysis identifies 2 main reasons for their absence. Lack of demand. The Shroomling population does not have a need to avoid rain. Culturally, rain is widely regarded as a natural blessing. Physiologically, rainfall actually helps maintain the health of shroom camps. Natural constraints. The most direct reason is that it does not rain in Sphere. 2. Automated pulling collectors. Preliminary transaction data analysis already suggested low feasibility for such products in Sphere. Further field investigation provides supporting evidence. Transaction patterns. Observations indicate Shroomling's preliminary user bartering system. Things appear only in limited context and have not become a major medium of exchange. Value orientation. Shroomlings emphasize their utility and immediate satisfaction, rather than using blinks as a universal measure of value. For example, although Shroomlings enjoy gems that value their beauty, they value their beauty over their rarity or as a form of currency. This helps explain why, even with these proto-currencies, the economy largely continues to operate on a bartering basis. Cool. Did I need to know about the economics of Spirit? Not really. Was it a kind of interesting thing to know? Yeah, sure. I'll take it. Anyway, let's investigate this place. Hello! It's you, Lily. Sorry to bother you. We were hoping you could take a look at this. The streamy puff was torn from one of the Three Mighty Shroomlings' cloaks. If it's the same cloak I once gave to Paolo, then yes, it was adorned with dreamy puffs like this. Huh? You knew Palolo? More than just knew her, she was my confidant, my dearest and most cherished friend in life. Back then, I was a rebellious shroomling. I ran away from home in a huff and ran into an nestling. At the moment of crisis, Palolo appeared. After she saved me, we sat by the river. I'm going to form a team called the Three Mighty Shroomlings. We'll travel across the Terror Lines and wipe out all evil. What about you, Lily? What do you want to do? I don't know. I don't want to spend my days stuck behind the counter, cutting fabric. I want to see the world. Then wait for me. Once I've cleared out all the dangers in Eldwood Forest and cleared a safe path to the outside world, you can begin your journey. From that day on, I took up the scissors, not for anything else, but simply to carve a cloak worthy of her courageous heart. I chose these pink feathers because they symbolize freedom and resilience, just like her. You keep talking about the Three Mighty Shroomlings. Who are the other two? As a secret, next time we meet, I'll bring them along, and you can see for yourself. But there was no next time. Oh, well that's really sad. Chef wearing that cloak, the Earthlings lurking outside Spirit soon dwindled. But she never came back. Later, I followed the path she cleared out and travelled across the Terror Alliance, seeing the world she had promised me. When my journey was done, I returned to where it all began. I stayed here at the shop, hoping that one day, if she ever grew tired, she might come back to rest her feet. Have you ever thought that maybe Lady Palolo has already... Yeah, I know what you're thinking, my child. You're thinking about your master, aren't you? During my travels, I came to understand something. For ones like them, it isn't the length of life that matters. If you live life true to your convictions, then no matter how your journey ends, it is a life without regret. You're right. Thank you, Miss Lily. What if this dream path really was plucked from Lady Paolo's cloak? I truly wish that was so, but sadly, it's almost brand new. The colours are still bright and vivid. After all those years in battles, the dreamy puffs on Paolo's cloak could never have looked like this. So that means it came from an invitation. I once set a final challenge for my apprentices to recreate the cloaks of the Three Mighty Shroomlings. This feather, maybe one of those recreations ended up in the world. If it were only a children's game, that would be one thing. I worry someone might be using Paolo's name for darker purposes. A masked hero can sometimes be even more unsettling than a villain. Customers say they've seen the Three Mighty Shroomlings deep within Eldwood Forest, but with the shop so busy, I haven't been able to check it out. Then we'll go to Eldwood Forest and find out what's really going on. Yeah, okay. And I'm counting on you. May the breath of the sun guide your path, as it once guided Paolo's. Okay, I guess we just gotta keep going. Ooh, this is ready. We can buy another thing. I'm just trying to like clear out this bottom section, I think. So I was gonna click this, but I don't know if it will. Maybe I need to zoom in. Oh, I don't have enough money. But I do have enough money for this one. Or this one. I love it. Let me get this. I'm always so low on blings. It's so sad. I don't even have enough blings to make the jewelry. No. This is unideal. So unideal. Now why is this thing flashing? Ooh. What have I done? Oh? When did I... Oh, did I get it today? Oh, maybe I got it when I was, doing resonating. I didn't notice that I'd unlocked the next fishing outfit. Oh, cute! It's kind of vaguely strawberry coloured. Like, look at the socks. Oh, it's watermelon. Watermelon. Not strawberry, watermelon. That was actually very cute. I like it. I like it. Okay. But I already have my other fishing outfit, so we don't need that. But it is very cute. Okay, let's see. What are you trying to tell me? Oh! We haven't claimed this. Nice. And then, what are you trying to tell me? Oh, okay, yeah, that will be the outfit that we literally just got. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. What's the full...
Whatever
yellow.
Into,
Ooh.
reading take
Advert. Okay, okay. Oh no, this. Ah. Nice. Okay, and then we've read some lore. And we've also apparently picked up a creature. What have I... What's new? I have no idea. That's fine. Okay, and then... Oh, a tutorial. Oh, of course there's a tutorial. I forgot. Anyway, okay, I think... Yeah, okay, wait. Everything is in place now. So let's go over here to find the Three Mighty Shroomlings. Shroomlings. I should probably investigate how the snail thing works, actually. Because I don't know enough about how the snails work. Because I know the snails, you can heal them a bit. I should probably investigate that. Anyway, let me see if I can find the outfits. For the new version. While we're waiting for the thing to load. Let me see. Let me click. No. Ah. Okay. It's gonna be 2 5-star outfits. Okay. I found like a description of the outfit, but it hasn't. Oh. Oh, that is that outfit. Oh. Oh, it's very cool. It's the dragony one. The dragony one. Oh, I like that. And then what's the other one? Oh, it's a dragon. Okay, maybe we'll get some useful information, but I think I saw Dummy Baba. We should go see him later as well. Okay. So yes. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it was those 2 outfits, so I'm kind of regretting spending all my resonating crystals, but it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, what are you doing here? Why are you back? Maybe just a moment ago, where did they go? Don't tell me that I actually went after the behemoth. Mr. WT, who went after the behemoth? More behemoth. I'm just looking for something. I dropped near a snail branch. I'm in a hurry, no time to chat. Okay, that's mysterious. Sure. Who's this guy? Hello. Big snail, common species. It's land as a pretty regular routine. I haven't collected any racing footage yet. I can't mark the sample. Once those snails, I think you should ask the shroomlings who raised them. The young Carl and talking cat, that's quite the unusual pair. Hello, I'm Weldon, an ecological researcher from the Heartcraft Kingdom, currently stationed here in its land. Hello, I'm Nikki, and it's time for a memo. Are you sending the local wildlife in? Yes, I once tried to capture a night heron, wanderers hiding their treasures, but all I got was a blur of black and white. And when I filmed the winged glider, I only managed to catch its tail. My photography skills are hopeless. Would you two be interested in helping me with my work? If you're willing, I can apply for a general stipend for you. Oh. Okay, but what is this? Oh, sure. My photography skills are hopeless, but you should be interested in helping me with my work. If you're willing, I can apply for... Oh, yeah, sure. What's this? Okay, I think I found a minigame. I don't know how I managed this, to be honest. But that's fine. It's like your son is alive and breathing. Okay, well I took a snail picture. Nice. And then there's another snail. Oh, the snail is blinking! Of course the snail is blinking! When has the snail ever been not blinking? Oh dear. This is so bad. Oh, there's a little snail apparently. Oh. This is exactly like that recent Genshin event. Snail! Oh, objective not captured. Okay, what happens if I click the snail again? Nothing, okay. Snail. And there's a beaver. Beaver? Oh. Huh? Okay. Snail. Nail. Nail. Beaver. Nail. Okay. Thanks for watching everyone. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you'd like to see me play live, then check out my Twitch channel. You can find me on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 PM GMT. Thanks again and have a great day.